Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the best investing channel on YouTube. I am your host Carter, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the top 4 ETFs that could easily double your account. Now, these ETFs are going to be different than SPY or QQQ. These are definitely going to be more sector focused. So really the top 4 sectors that I think carry so much potential is genomics is number 1. Clean energy, we have cannabis, and then we have cybersecurity. The reason why is I really think that we are just getting started with all of those sectors. And I really think that the overall growth is definitely going to outpace just the general market because of the overall demand. So starting off with genomics, which is just pretty much a sense of or a study of biology. And I really think that with the overall health and concern of everything going on, that genomics is definitely going to outpace the market here. But let's look at the ticker. It's ticker symbol ARKG. So you might have guessed it. Now this is an ARK ETF. So the portfolio manager is Kathy Wood, who is a well-known investor in the ETF world. Very similar to like a Warren Buffett in his prime. A lot of people compare her to him. But look at the overall growth. Lows here at 41, highs here at 115. 115. So you more than doubled your money if you would have bought at the lows and sold at the highs here. But even if you didn't and you just bought, let's just say right in here, you're still up because of the nice and beautiful upward trend. Not to mention, use the volatility of this ETF to your advantage. So if that's a you did buy up in here, I think that's still fine. All you got to do is just average your position down to get a lower price. So you can still make money when things turn around because it's just a matter of time before we see that here. Now the top ETFs and the top companies in this ETF, the top holdings, we have ticker symbol PACB. We have ticker symbol TDOC, and then we have CRISPR CRSP. So a lot of the top companies definitely in genomics, and the overall growth is going to outpace the market here. Now the second ETF that I think is probably one of the best ETFs out there is INCL here. Now the reason why I love this one so much is this is a clean energy ETF. So the overall growth of this ETF is definitely going to be more sector focused in clean energy. So a lot of companies in this are going to be companies that are working on biofuels. They're going to be companies working on hydrogen. They're going to be companies that have, solar and wind power. And the overall growth is going to be fantastic for this one for the next, 2 to 5 years, especially with the president we have in office. He's definitely more of a clean energy president, which is good for this ETF here. So you guys can see the overall chart here, lows here at $10, highs here at around 34. If you would have pretty much bought, at $10, you would have times 3 your money if you would have sold it up here. And if you didn't, you still would have doubled it because it's right now at around 21. Dollar cost average this one because I really think the overall growth is fantastic. Not to mention the expense ratio for all of these is under 1%, the average being around 0.75. So it's a little more expensive, but yes, you do pay for the overall performance because all of these have pretty much outpaced the general market here. So the third ETF that I want to talk about is a cannabis ETF, ticker symbol YOLO. You guys can see huge buying pressure. Lows here at $8, highs here at 31, sold off down to 20. So if you would have bought in, you're still up on your money. You probably times 2 your money. If you did buy up in here, just dollar cost average this sucker all the way down. This one does have a tendency to use this 200 moving average line as support. Stated that's why we did get a little bit of buying pressure stepping in today. So I think that this is a good one. Yes, we're on a short-term downward trend, but hopefully we'll find some support near or around $20, which is the price target it's at and price it's at right now. My 21, price target is just for this to come up to, probably $28 to $30. I think that's a fair goal. If not, if we get a lot of buying pressure stepping behind this, I think that this thing could easily double. All it needs is some good fundamentals and some good, news articles behind it before we see a lot of buying pressure in it here. Now, the last ETF that could easily double is ticker symbol HACK. This is a cybersecurity ETF here. You guys can see lows here at 39, highs here at 64, sold off to 55. This one is a little more volatile, meaning it does go up and down at pretty rapid rates, but the top holdings in this thing are fantastic. We have the Fireware, we have Cisco, we have Cyber, and a lot of other ones. And the overall growth is fantastic. I really think that this one within the next couple of years could easily double your account, because honestly, people are just getting started with the internet. They really are. And so people want to be safe. So you have to have cybersecurity. Same thing with companies. Companies that are online need to be safe. So that's why they out and third party their security to other companies that are in this ETF here. The overall growth is fantastic. And in my opinion, all of these ETFs carry so much potential, and I would highly recommend them. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And overall, I hope you guys got something of value about the top ETFs that I would recommend to double your account. So remember to stay happy, guys, stay positive, and stay safe out there. We'll see you later. Take care, everyone.